But in a way, that could be quite liberating for Navi. And who knows, they can try use that to their advantage. I think they're going to need to have done their homework here.
Quick exec over that A site.
Oh, Simple's got the dualies boosted up. Bit also lying in wait. Back of the site, it's the dualies to open up. Scenario dead and Bit helping out. This is a lovely opener from Simple. He's going to hit the ground running. Dual Beretta's taking heads off. The hat trick already. And it might be about to get sweeter. Juan Flatro waiting around outside of main.
In that elimination game, in that 0-3 matchup. But it's Simple to start strong. 4 off. B&E ready to pop out. That's a pop. Synopsy drops Young. It's actually mid flashes coming through. B&E being Donut. Regon crosses through, wins his fight. 10 health traded. Electronic gives up mid though, so that does allow for a red flank, but they're going back to B. Pass Simple, missed shot. Perfecto saves him for now.
Yeah, but now you know that both these players are in cave. You know that right now you've got them trapped. And so Synopsy goes moving into B. Full knowledge on these Navi guys in this, well, I was going to say 3v3, now down to the 2v2 with this plant happening. And these Eagles have a little bit of time to get set up in these post plants, right? There is this kind of constant pressure from cave. But Perfecto won't look to go too soon. He's going to wait for Electronic to move in, clear some of these long angles. Now Perfecto feels a little more free here, right? Oh, Electronic knocked out of the round, and Perfecto swinging, wins that first fight, but cannot take it any further.
And a rarity considering B&E's CT success in Rio so far. Nice spam, drops the bottom of the boost. Flatro got to be careful as well. Synopsy getting swung by an SMG.
With the smoke landing at long and short to cut off these angles. You can throw a boost up here if you're Navi, and they're going to do exactly that. Electronic, the bottom half of the boost tucked in at the corner. There's still a man in the sight. Perfecto blowing out, but they're not ready for Young. There's that interplay between the Navi team.
Не можешь пополнить баланс в Steam и бегаешь шерпом в инвентаре? Заходи на NiveX и забери до $50 в бесплатном кейсе. И до 500% бонуса к депозиту по лимитированному промокоду. Ищи ссылку и промокод в закрепе или описании.
Like learn / we're gonna have to see how they adapt to, and that's that as you kind of gain notoriety for a map in your pool, teams really start looking at it. They, you know, not, and you've kind of held it so long now that you're just assuming it's clear. Yeah, Bit will be the one to win that. It was kind of on a razor's edge, but he's the one to tip the scales in favor of Navi. Now this orb from CT, it's Simple raining out, dropping that bomb.
There it is.
Continuing the fight, wanting even more out of this round. Young dead, but there's the trade from Bit. Simple coming alive. Oh, out in the midst of the net. Oh, that's a gnarly nade. This mid play, kind of wild that Scenario's gotten here, but Navi look aware. They're going to chase him down. And things go from bad to worse. The one kind of saving grace was that these always feel the roughest. You're already looking at this saying like, yeah, we can't win it. This one's done. GXX. It's a double. Bomb retrieved. All right, trying to make us believe. Up and in the lane. There is this man in cave. Orb of Simple posted in the donut as well. Nails the shot.
God damn, 13-2, Harry. This is a beautiful start
now.
To the day.
You know, couple that with a hot start from Simple, and you've got a recipe for success here for Navi. Perfecto, he was also someone to start this game off strong, getting involved early, fighting for this lane control and locking Bad News Eagles out of it. They wanted to go for an up-tempo B play. They tried to take lane early. They had all this util poised. They wanted to try and get the orb boosted. And instead, they're left scavenging, going for scraps, just trying to retake the lane, and they don't even get the trade on a Young.
Now they're going to get baited into the orb, and Simple has yet to miss a shot on it. It will not start today. Deagle out, finally put down. Young can't line them up either. They know they've given up the sight, but as long as Bit draws in attention. Oh, wait, they've walked right by through their own smoke. Bit's aware. He does consider it. 30 seconds, and he shuts down the first scenario. Does he realize Electronic has been the B anchor in some of these rounds? He's going to make that move. 30 seconds back to the A site.
All right, this is a real mind game round. Scenari, the right read on the situation, up and leaves the B side, but Electronic is fast on the approach. 1v1 to decide if Bad News Eagles can punctuate this with a second round. Scenari on the angle. Oh, just misses the timing, but goes back in, and the second time is the charm for him.
Always just seem to check it. Sundayoung has been very good at getting a kill and surviving, yet to feed anything towards this B site without at least some value prior.
Already dropped that out over towards main. Fair enough with 20 seconds left. You know, there's already very little time. You might have just ruined their round for all you know, but you haven't. Bad News Eagles are going fast up through red. A bit of on-the-fly calling. But will they get shot down? Recon dead and simple. Raining death out from the temple. Synopsy low from earlier in the round, locked out of it. And with the bomb dropped back in spawn and so much time.
One round, NaVi actually haven't got anchors inside of it. They've got Cave, Sundayoung and Perfecto coming in from the CT side. Back turned, communication lacking, but no smokes means no warning as Simple finds out the hard way. 2 kills on the entry. Perfecto, they're going to run him down. They've got him right where they want him. Double up, they line up, electronic trades, but still BNE have the site.
Now this is a low econ round, so NaVi, they might want to give this a go, but Bits all the way back in red, having to move back over here. Gonna waste precious time.
Good Molly.
Molly's nice to force that swing out of Cineri, but he'll stay shallow on the angle, not giving this fight over. Or Util going out, smoking a cave, trying to cut off these angles. Whoa, okay, bit. Never quite really saw Cineri there, but does find him. Flash going over, trying to set Electronic up, and a smoke into the ramp. That spam sells Regon down the river, and now Synopsy's in the 1v2. They're on the bomb, they're sticking it, the tag's in, but it's not the killing blow. And so the retake is found for NaVi. Even the kill.
I think for GXX, it's been some time. BNE have not had the funds. They've got to get Sundayoung out of this corner. They will. He has been a nuisance. Flatro puts him to bed. Walking through B, and again, why not go through this smoke? They have just been messing with timings on this B site every single opportunity they get. Perfecto, pick your poison.
This is so awkward. Coin flip of a round, but
now he can't go through.
Comes up heads, and yeah, that push is denied. That's crazy. Perfecto, like, just had to hit the right timing. Electronic, through cave, backed up by Perfecto. Even if you try and trade this, even if you go looking for Electronic, there's another man in the cave ready to shut you down. Bad News Eagle's going to line up some of this util, going to lob that in now. That will cut these cave players out, or at least it's meant to.
Had she missed.
Yeah, misses its mark, and so a lot of room given over here.
Cineri barrel spotted, and Perfecto on the boost spams him out. Electronic even swings, and the flash will find nothing as they are protected by the cave. Regon, 30 seconds. If he wants to make that mad play to A, that would be his best bet, but he doesn't know it. However, Regon has realized he's got room as NaVi set up for a full flank right now. I think he's going to take it. 20 seconds. He's got to run soon. Simple's already realized. Simple already knows. They have no clue, no info to go off of, and Simple's already in the site.
Yeah, this is going to suck. You really think you've outbrained them here, but Regon, mate, he's been outcalled. He's been outsmarted in this one. Simple. What would I do? He asks himself as he goes and gets a 12-3. Yeah, and you know that a pistol round could really just serve to accomplish that here and now. So for NaVi, this one's weighted pretty heavily. And that's a big opener from the man himself. Simple. Going to take an early 5v4 for NaVi, and now they explode into this B site, but a smoke spam will go a long way, but it's Simple to find a kill, and that kill feed next. Regon on the receiving end of it, and Juan Flatro spotted on the wrap round. Bad News Eagles, they can feel this getting out of hand. It's getting worse and worse with each passing second, and now it is just this flank that is known about, and it will get located.
GXX gets picked off of that close mid position, and Flatro only goes 1 for 1. It's all starting to come crumbling down. The re-aggro from Cineri is nice, but Simple has taken the space.
Yeah, Sundayoung has the bomb here, but if anything, that makes it way less likely that he would ever commit to going cave. With no one else nearby, you can't afford losing the bomb there. Simple still waiting at the top of ramp. Once again, this decision to wait for the reaction from your opponents, and it will serve them well. Simple. There's that 5-0 KD, or 5-1 KD you were hoping for. Cineri's going to ruin it, and we're into this 2-2. Guns grabbed, weapons retrieved, and Bad News Eagles already moving over towards this A side of the map. Synopsy's beat the timing, could try and stop this plant here and now, but the tunnel vision leads into his death. 1v1 as Cineri gives it his best shot, but he can't get it over the line. NaVi
on themselves, but no time for second chances. This is your second chance. An elimination game, and Flatro finds the first.
Oh, all right, that's more like it. They're going to hit the ground running here. Oh, GXX having a wrestle with the dual Berettas. Sure, he's dead, but you'd like to think in the 4v1, Bad News Eagles should have this one under control. They're all pushed into the lobby. Some die young. Oh my God, don't give him this. The rat from Regon was in.
Would have liked a knife there. NaVi set the smokes outside instantly and they run right behind. It's actually Regon to find a kill on the A site. Electronic will get that shot over the top of the blue box and they're going to try and cross a nade. Dodge, but players make it down secret for now. Oh, off the reload.
Main, yeah, simple. Here's that reload and like a moth to a flame, he takes away main up the vents and Nopsy goes into the crosshair as well. Fares just about as well as the last guy. Simple with the double opener. Soneri heading down lower. Just on a coin toss, really. Yeah. And with this info gain, Simple, you know, taking main away. NaVi, if they kind of take their time on this one, they'll be able to figure out very, very quickly where this last man is. Bit's going to get that info, maybe more than the info, even flicking back to find that kill.
And even losing those extra guns after messing around in the second round. They have consequences, Harry. Simple, the giver of consequences. Quick tap outside. And they actually reset. Leaving Bit here means they might try and main wrap later in the round to go for another A play. That smoke's going to take the info away from BNE. GXX tries to hold on to it. Oh, where's that smoke going for Bit? That's a long one to lockers. GXX still playing up ahead of it. They're actually going to cross secret. Player already lower. He hasn't seen them make it down. They see him, and they find the kill as well.
Oh, Regon now spotted, and suddenly this little corner might just become where you die. They run him down as he was boxed in. Nowhere to go. Nowhere safe, at least. And so Bad News Eagles take a bit of a gamble, bringing both players down lower. This is another one of these rounds where as long as NaVi are pretty smart about it, which they often are, they should be hard-pressed to lose. And yeah, they get the info that A is clear. They move in now to an uncontested side of the map. And Bad News Eagles, hell, you know, just going to look to hold on to these, you'd imagine. Synopsy goes fighting. Soneri's famous save ain't even guaranteed. Simple just wants to take it all away. And even though he falls, now that you've got this info, you know where Soneri is. Everyone's going to go looking for him. Up into the heavens, but outside is compromised, and Bit is there to lock that in.
Yeah, NaVi are so... all right, NaVi, they know they can set the precedent that they did on Ancient of a dominant first half if they win this round as well. Perfecto got stuck. He went event, and he missed it. He walked through the smoke. It can be so hard. Often players getting lost. Simple won't. Sneaks his way down. They have to know about this potential for a B player already just due to the smoke. Electronic holds his until it fades. Simple, how will he try and crack open a site with no opponents? This ramp player tucked in tight. Soneri committed, but it's a great multi-kill position, especially with support. Simple, will he call for glass to be broken on the upper site? Doesn't seem like it. Just going to wait for his time to strike. There's a glass break. BNE should have heard it, but flashes actually went out at the same time. It's actually not broken, sorry. He waits for the rotate instead, and it feeds him. Easy kill. Flashes will fall. Soneri, they don't know about him. He's got kills on his plate, takes the first, and they trade well. Simple, shutting down this outside rotate, unavailable. Juan Flatro still controls the B secret.
Yeah, now set up over here towards window. Bit tries to hunt him down, but can't knock him out of the round. Juan Flatro on this secret rotate, working wonders, but some die young. Threaded the needle.
That's nice.
And found this gap over towards ramp, the tiniest of timings.
It's a fake out.
Going back now, hoping that this will keep Bad News Eagles divided. They're not faltering, still both down at lower. Juan Flatro now knocked out of it, and Regon, he was just moving away, all the way up towards secret. Now I think if you're Some Die Young, you're assuming he's rotated A. Tap on it. Hoping this bait's a peek, door swings open, and now Some Die Young, a real chance in the clutch.
You'd at least want more competition out of BNE to make that feel like it was worth it. But NaVi, they don't care. They've got the trophy in mind and in sight.
Oh,
another
low HP player here, right? Simple tagged up.
Oh,
forced forward by the molly. Yeah, that's a freebie for GXX. Bit an electronic over in secret, but they're trying to get back into the lobby. They're trying to help Perfecto out here because he's gotten the bomb. And he's in a bit of a bad way. He's getting pushed. Regon finds him, and as you try to plug this hole, as you try to make matters better, Juan Flatro was meant to cause you more problems. Electronic somehow aware. We'll check for that, and now the round opens up all over again. They've made a decision to separate here. I think a lot of teams would have elected to just stay grouped, play this trade game into the lobby, but it feels like they want to get this bomb, and they're counting on Bad News Eagles just not having discovered it. Pretty big bluff for Electronic to have called.
No time to go heaven.
Gonna have to commit to the A-plate bit. 15 seconds, and he tries to get out through the door. He's shut out of the round by Regon, swinging out. It's over. GXX with his orb is posted outside, has a bit of support here as well. Oh, but Simple's Krieg meets him from the silo.
Okay.
Yeah. Electronic gonna catch Juan Flatro, and this double outside setup that was meant to, maybe be the difference maker, dead in the water. Regon has helped out by reclaiming that kill, and they're gonna boost up into heaven here just to keep that flow of information available. I like this, right? Because otherwise you have a huge gap outside that you cannot plug from main. There was really no way to keep the info flow there. So now you've got Regon up in the heavens. He's going to be able to scout out outside and maybe even get involved to find a 3v3.
Yeah, he almost re-swung that, but he definitely realized better of it. He wants to play this later in the round. Oh, he is now spotted by outside. The ladder timing not good, bit right below. NaVi 4-on-2, no excuses. This is their round. Into ramp they go, flanking down to the lower site. Scenario is being split from both sides, and he's almost grabbing a kill there. Can he escape? Oh, nice hop.
Nice hop.
1 health. Without it, he's dead, and he probably still is. It feels inevitable, and they will deliver that. Synopsy out of the round. Could think about saving that orb. It's still in Garage. Honestly, his best play, but maybe he feels like he has good timing here. It's not too bad, but NaVi have the numbers to consider every option of rotation. And you might also think that orb's been grabbed, considering NaVi ran all the way through Garage, but Simple shuts him out with the Aegis Champions knocked out. Oh my god, it's fast.
Yeah, just another one of these fast A plays. This time, though, the USPs are getting away with murder. Oh man, Simple's gonna do it all alone, but he is making it happen. He's making it happen. Down to the 1v2. He's running out of ammo and just barely falls short. It's a low ecom round for the Bad News Eagles to take that one over the line. A damn good try from Simple. I don't think he could. Oh, on Flatro, they're already up past him. He's gonna have to flick back for this, and that just sails right on by. Bit secures the bag. Now wrapping made. Bad News Eagles kind of caught by the timing on this one. NaVi very, very good at these quick pace changes, right? Just to completely blindside the opposition. Synopsy in at the back of the site is spammed out, and this round's already over. Simple's even hunting down Scenario. Electronic gonna beat him to it, but it's a lead gained all over again for NaVi.
I want to talk about Electronic because think about that, the arc of this. At least they've taken lobby, they've pushed all the way through. Perfecto's alone, and once they've cleared radio, that should be the next port of call. That should be the next location to check. If they don't, that's a big mistake that could come back to bite them in the arse. Flatro has his back turned right now. Scenarios drop ramp because of this info, and they don't clear it. They just walk in, wander into Perfecto, wondering what's going on. Scenario might have the answers. 2 kills down on the lower site. He drops in. Subdai Young eviscerates him, and a 2-on-2 ensues.
Oh, Recon up over the top, dropping in, and knocks them both out of the round. Lovely bit of discipline.
Flashes out. This high tempo A play rears its head once again.
Yeah, this time though, Bad News Eagles want to try and put a stop to it. They've got the resources, the facilities for that boss man. Electronic getting out of there. A man down, NaVi wounded, but not backed into a corner just yet. Scenario in at ramp, calling for rotate, and there's a double lined up on his plate, but only the one. GXX will be the guy swooping in for the multi-kill, and it's a neck-and-neck first half. Perfecto, big fan of that. Taking them inside of this A bomb site. Simple posted outside, and Simple is going to be given action. The dualies are the thing to open, but Simple's getting run at, getting run down. Only good for one, as he is beat back eventually. Man advantage still residing with NaVi. However, Bad News Eagles, they've recognized the space they've got here outside. GXX trying to push up, trying to fight for heaven. Has a man locked in, and will find him with a clean tap. We're back into this 3v3 now. Electronic has pushed all the way through the lobby, all the way, and is now looking to commit to this wrap round outside. But time is going to be everything, right? And Bad News Eagles have a good bit of room ahead of him here.
Yeah, NaVi realised this one well, though. They haven't fallen for any kind of secret drop. They know it's going to be
spot this, bro.
He is going to catch this, but he's going main. They know it's both lobby players holding onto heaven and clearing the ramp side. Perfecto seconds away from success. About to spot this drop in from the top. Dualies. And more than enough bullets to find these kills.
Yeah, has to duck out of there as they do manage to get in through the heavens. Perfecto's going to wait for them to drop into the site and deal with them one at a time if that's what it takes. Regon's actually taken the bomb down lower to B while GXX is faking the A play. They've got him pinned in, so they're just going to take this fight. They are kind of glad that he's given them this 3v1 at the upper side of the map, and now the penny's going to drop. Well, hang on a moment. They've taken that bomb down lower.
Send those Dualies in first, scavenging, spamming. Regan on the site, he needs 2 taps right here, right now, and he can't do it. Perfecto, I love that. Jumping around corners, making his hitbox extremely hard to hit. His hitbox, rather.
Oh,
that molly forced his hand.
Had to make a decision, was decisive in his action, but ended up being the wrong one. Comes up short, spammed out. And an early advantage for the Bad News Eagles. One flash row. Deep outside as the util goes over. He will get out of there. He's had to drop his own smoke in here, but Electronic didn't buy it for a second. He's called the bluff on the outside plate immediately and just runs at them. That's a insane way to find the 4v4.
That's awkward out the gate for B&E. It screams they didn't know what they wanted to do, right? He gets behind red, but he has to throw a smoke from a lineup. Like either has to just drop it on the fly or call for some support to do that util. His teammates had it available, but they're stuck in lobby, and not just out of position for the nade, but also just going back got him spotted. That's why Electronic ran at him. He knew he was leaving. 10-7, 4-on-4. And an A site desperate execute that NaVi are ready for.
Util going to go in at least. This is going to be nice to try and displace some Dai Young, who does drop off the top of Heart.
Shot.
The fact he hasn't fired off is ballsy, and now they don't know he's close. Regon. Oh, Synopsy's dead to full damage. Gravity's found him. Scenarios at least open up ramp and will give them a route down into this B site. But look at NaVi, man, straight down the vent. They are all here. It's a 2v2 very quickly, and with one of these doors blowing off like that, it's really awkward for GXX. Tries to plant, the spam gets him off the bomb, and NaVi have done enough to run away with... Ooh, off the vent angle, has to flick back to it, but will deal with Electronic. Simple still waiting over towards ramp. Posted with the AWP, right place, right time, but that flashbang looks like it's going to get him off the angle. He actually goes back in with the no-scope. Simple. Now that you've seen the troll under the bridge, do you want to pay the toll to get past this ramp room? Simple's moving back in. There's a man in plain view. He's seen him now. B&E get a kill. They might just look to go back here. GXX locked in this fight with Simple, while the rest of the gang still wait back towards the lobby. It's kind of awkward here, man. B&E are very split up. If they go into A and Perfecto is able to get away with something, this can still fall apart. Back of the site, he's all alone. Gonna have to do it, but he is doing it. 2 in the round. Now tucked in, the bomb dropped in Heart. He's buying more than enough time. This is perfect. Living up to his name, GXX through heaven won't have the angle. He's wasted so much time. And even though he's dead after the double, he's done his part in the round. Simple's on the ladder. This guy's been going for almost exclusively no scope, so don't mess with him here. GXX low on HP, has to cross for the bomb. What is he even meant to do in this situation? Both of them!
Piecing this puzzle together. As they flank the ramp side, as the util comes in from above, they can cut off this bomb dropping down the ladder.
Oh, some Dai Young doubling down, and now the wrap coming in. It never even gets out into the site. It's a real rough one. Bad News Eagles reduced to dust. Nothing but feathers and bones at the end of that one there.
That's just
Major
NaVi
changed just yesterday when FaZe were eliminated. It's like, oh, suddenly the big threat, the big contender that they were massively worried about, gone. And so this becomes one where you look at it and you say, well, this could easily be theirs. Regon fast through main, bit of a NaVi-esque round from him here, really, but only good for one from it. Perfecto tries to cross out, tries to just play the numbers game on this, and he's given the fights, he's given the peaks. Low HP on the main players, but not a shot connecting. NaVi starting to run away with this. Go with the orb today. I'll give you that one.
Oh,
GXX. There's the equalizer. And I tell you what, mate, he has been giving us a good game as GXX here. Not even really had to don that orb himself. Instead, been a lot of this high-flying rifling from the guy. Bit in a ramp, annihilated from the peak of Regon. And this is one of these moments where there isn't really that contingency plan. There isn't really that kind of backup over towards ramp to offer any assistance. Don't have the resources after losing Electronic.
Oh boy.
It's given a lot of room over, and Regon will look to take the round here and now on the back of just holding W, keeping that pace high after getting the ramp kill. Giving NaVi a taste of their own medicine almost.
Simple getting very vocal as well. Probably not about the fact that they're saving. Trying to patch things up for that next round as BNE have guaranteed a 9th for now. Again, just roaming the map, and Electronic has a perfect angle to end it.
Yeah, he doesn't even have to peek here, right? Can just sit behind the box, try to waste even more time. Does elect to go for the wide swing. And falls to Scenario. Perfecto into the back of the site. Great in this position. Oh, he loves it. Gives us the double. GXX, weapon of choice in hand. Gonna have to come up big. Top performer right now for the Bad News Eagles. Been flying high all damn game.
Does M4 have ammo? Might need a quick reload.
8 bullets. 8 bullets to try and hold on to this round. He's getting aggressive. He wants to bring the fight to them, and that's a decision that he will come to regret.
They know they're feeling the burn. NaVi just patient in a post plant. They messed up a 2-on-1 to shut down an outside cross.
Well, let's see if he can. Posted with the orb. Right place, right time for Simple, but even though he strikes first, it's only the leg. Flash to try and get him off the angle. He's got support, but now they're both in the vents. Find spaces here. They could get caught on one another. Perfecto and Simple sliding past each other. Perfecto swinging and gets that trade. It's a 3v2. Bad News Eagles starting to run out of steam here. Scenario in the vents, and Juan Flatro out in this A site, going to give a route for this bomb to come up, but in the hut, Sundar Young, auto shotgun. Is this how it ends for the Eagles? Clay Pigeon shooting maybe. On the back of the auto shotty, Juan Flatro, 1v3 to try keep him in it. He's got no health. Bomb's gotten away from him. He's hunting the frags, and Bit's ready for it. There's the closer, 2-0 for NaVi. A convincing win in this.